Everyone, welcome to the official review of Persona Q, Shadows of the Labyrinth Premium Edition. Today we will be comparing if it is really worth the $80 to buy this plus some added gameplay. Now, what's unique about this review is you'll be getting the review from two sides. One side, the optimist, the person that loves the Persona series. The other side from the pessimist, the other one that really doesn't give a crap about the series and is just doing so for the money. Now, let's go ahead and start with the review from the optimist side of the view. Now, let's look at the box art. It's very, very sexy. It goes great in a room. I mean, I could just imagine putting this as decoration, and I would be wowed by this, especially if I was a Persona fan. Great to have in a room, along with just looking at it and staring at this marvelous masterpiece we call the box art. I mean, there's a lot of words to describe how good it is. You get multiple portraits of Makoto and Yu. Not only that, Zen and Roy, the new characters from the game, and you get the box art from the original game. Very smooth, very sleek. Now let's move on to the art book. The art book is great because all of the art looks very crisp, very stunning. They obviously tried very hard on the art book. And it adds backstories for the characters. If you will flip through the book, you shall see it also adds backstory for the characters, as well as some DLC, and a special note from the director of the game, noting that he thanks you for buying Persona Q and hope that it is the game you will remember. Now let's go to the soundtrack. Now, the CD, the cover is just fine. It is sexy, it is sleek, it is smooth. As you can see, Makoto is already on the cover. On the back, followed by Yu Nakamura, the official protagonist of Persona 4, along with 4 great tracks from the series. Obviously worth it, in my opinion. Now, let's look at the disc. It looks very sleek, very nice. I can't find any other words to describe this, but it's greatness in a disc. Now, let's move on to the box, which is the case, which is what people want the most. The case for the game is obviously very, very sleek. As you look at the front of it, it may seem like there's nothing special, but let's flip to the back and see why this makes this case so worth it. You have the entire cast from Persona 3 and Persona 4, plus the added characters from Persona Q on this case. A lot of Persona fans will also love that the inside of the case also has Kanamuro and Teddy and space for you to store extra games. Now, this is large enough to fit a 3DS XL. However, 2DS fans will be disappointed to find that the case does not fit their needs. Let's move on to the game itself. The game cover. The game cover is overall sleek. You get this no matter what, plus the little game cartridge right there. That little guy has a lot of fun in it. Now let's go ahead and look at the side view. The side view is sleek. Again, Makoto and Yu with the Persona Q. And let's look at the back. Almost identical to the box art, and it just looks sleek and sexy are the only words I can use to describe it. Now let's move on to the cards, last but not least. Now, the cards, as you can see, are exact replicas of the game. You can get the other set if you pre-order the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and people who did also will receive an added bonus just to complete the collection so far. The cards look sleek and great. They obviously put a lot of work into this. They didn't just put it on just a software program, spent 5 minutes on it, and just said this is the cards. They spent a lot of work laminating it. Look at the texture of this cards. It just shines. It is amazing. Now, I know that you aren't just satisfied of seeing the official review from the optimist, and you will also want to see it from the pessimist. So, pessimist, take away. What do you think about the premium edition?
My personal opinion, first of all, it looks great. I like the design of the box. I like the cards. I like the notebook. I like the game case. I like especially the case. I mean, the case is sexy as heck. I love the cards. But people, are we really paying for just for art, or are we paying for a game? Because I mean, all I see here, if you looked it up, You're paying for art here, guys. If you really like art or Persona, I have no problem with. I mean, that's cool. I mean, you just want the art in the side and the story, but you're not getting any free DLCs. You don't get an extra character that you guys get to play with. You don't get a Persona that only you guys get to get, and you don't get to get another girl to fool around with and adventures to do. No other side missions or any other weapons or cards and stuff you get. You're only paying for 100% just for the art.
Okay, now, right when we phase out and resume in our video, you shall see gameplay of the official Persona Q game.
Is it worth the $86 of US money for the artwork?
Hey, now we're back with our gameplay. As you can see, the interface is smooth. I decided to start the game from the Persona 3 protagonist perspective. Let's get right into the labyrinth, which everyone wants to see.
Just to say one thing, it's the same graphics just like the last one.
Now, as you can see, you can customize your party whenever you want. Even with Persona 3 and Persona 4 characters, you can customize them in your party. Another thing that I like is in safe mode, you can actually resume the game from whenever you want. Like, if you die in battle, it's no big deal. They'll just revive you. You sense a shadow beyond the door here. Open the door. Now you will see some battle footage. In this game, you have primary personas and sub-personas. I will show off everyone's main persona in this game, this playthrough. That's in my party, at least. Now that is enough for the playthrough of this. Now I just want to note that if you noticed, the Persona 3 protagonist and Shinji are both revived. In the story you shall find out how they were, but I will not spoil it. Now that you see the Premium Edition and the game in action, now it's time for the summation and the end of our video. The Optimus summation goes as the following. It is great Persona memorabilia. Even though you don't get any new in-game content, you get a bunch of memorabilia. Stuff I think a lot of Persona fans will use throughout their time playing, and when even they're not playing the game. I think this is a great add-on bundle for this game. And I overall think it's worth every Persona fan's money. I would definitely spend $85, but don't take it from me. Let's also take it from the Pessimist. Pessimist, what do you think?
Well, to my personal opinion, I will not spend $85 of US money on this. You're just paying for art. And by mention, this game content is just like the normal one. That's $30. You're paying for the exact same game. You're only paying for the artwork, folks. You're not getting any DLCs, Persona, any other stuff like that. You're only paying for the artwork. But I mean, it's all whatever you guys want to do. But just my personal opinion, I will only buy it for the case because no offense, Nintendo, most Nintendo cases are pretty shitty now. So I'll just buy it for the case.
Now, to wrap up our video, just saying, leave a like on this video. Please leave a comment saying, would you pay $86 for this game and this Premium Edition? Let us know in the comments, and please subscribe. It lets us know that you want more reviews and that you really take this to heart.
And hit us on that like button.
Now, signing off, this is the Optimist and the Pessimist saying, have a good day, and Persona!